Smoked him. Smoked him.
Smoked him?
Smoked him.
Smoked him?
Smoked him.
Smoked him?
Smoked him.
Where is he?
Hey y'all, this is Outdoor Air, and we are headed to Kansas.
Peace out, Lynchburg.
We just now left. We've got a 18.5-hour drive to where we're headed. Got the rental packed down. Eli in the back, we got him a few hours early from school so we could get on the road. Eli, you've been looking forward to this day since 2 years ago when we pulled out of Kansas, haven't you? I'd say he's excited. I don't think he's slept in a week. I don't think it could get here fast enough, but we got a long ride. We are going to be there around midday tomorrow, which is Friday. The season opens on Saturday. We're going to a new part of Kansas that we've never been to. We're about 2.5, 3 hours west of where we've been hunting. We're just gonna go ride around, do some scouting Friday during the day, and then in the evening try to see if we can put eyes on a big one somewhere. This trip's gonna be a little bit different. There's not as many trees at all. It's very few trees where we're going. So we're hoping that we can ride around and spot a big one, not have so much vegetation to contend with when the season comes in or whenever we have an opportunity to make a move on them. And I say spot and stalk, but we've got our 7 PRC that we're taking, and we've got that joker dialed in to 1,100 yards, which we're not going to shoot that far, but if we need to make a 400 or 500 yard shot, that's pretty much a chip shot for Eli and the gun. But that's kind of our game plan. Never even been close to this part of the state, so don't really know what to expect. I've been doing a lot of research. If you're watching this video, it might be because you're doing the same thing I was doing and just trying to get every tidbit of information you can to give you a head start when you get out here. Very aware that our plans may change quickly once we get out here and, you know, see the terrain and all that good stuff, but as of right this second, that's our plan. We've got, you know, a little step stool to get Eli off the ground a little bit more. We're expecting to be hunting in Milo field. Every bit of elevation he can get to shoot off the tripod will, you know, be beneficial to be able to make a shot on one that's in that tall Milo. But I don't know, we're excited. We're on the road, 17 hours and 55 minutes left to go right now. We left about 30 minutes ago, so just settling in for the long haul. We'll talk to you here in just a little bit, I reckon. All right, it is Friday the 6th of September. Opening day of youth season is tomorrow morning. We just got to Kansas right at sunrise this morning. Got to one of the units we're going to be hunting. It's not where we technically wanted to start, but I figured we'd do a little scouting right at first light before the deer bedded down. Saw some does and some turkeys and a bunch of pheasants, but we are in Kansas. We ended up driving straight through. We never stopped except for just to get gas a couple times. But we're gonna head to the western part of our unit so we can hunt, try to find a hotel, get some of our stuff unloaded, make a game plan for this evening. We've got one evening to try to find a buck, and if we can't, then we'll just have to go out and more or less do another scouting trip in the morning. Our plan is just kind of hop around and glass, and hopefully we can find a big buck somewhere in the next few days. With as open as it is where we're planning on going, really I'm not planning on hunting until we find something that we're wanting to go after. But we're going to head west. We got a probably 2-hour drive to the western part of where we're going. We're gonna head that way and check in with y'all in a little bit. All right, it's Friday evening. We're gonna shoot our rifle a couple times just to double check the zero and make sure we're still good to go. This little wildlife management area's got a pretty cool little gun range right here.
This is a cool little area though.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get like over there where the archery stuff is.
Yeah.
Hey, we can test out my stool too.
Yeah, definitely gonna do that. So one thing that we are doing, good possibility that we're gonna be finding these deer in Milo fields, which is, you know, fairly tall and is height challenged as Eli is, every bit of elevation helps. So we've got a little kitchen step stool we brought. That way he can stand up on that and get the tripod up at, you know, like my standing level, just to try to help him get a little bit more elevation to see down into the Milo. Don't know if we'll have to use it or not, but just trying to prepare for everything. We're gonna let him practice off of that.
Nope, I busted that thing.
Busted that thing. All right. I don't know where it hit. Put it on.
Alright guys, so we just finished shooting. We shot out of the target, then we shot an apple juice bottle. I busted that thing. So, and then I also shot at a gourd, which
is the size of
yeah, my fist.
Not even really.
Yeah, so I missed that. I think I was a little high.
We just went and shot the rifle and double checked the zero on that, and we are going to ride around and do some glass in different pieces of public. Got a lead on a couple pieces of private that lady that owns the hotel that we're staying at, or motel we're staying at, said are friends of hers and maybe give us permission to hunt. So anyway, we're gonna ride around, do some glassing, hopefully put our eyes on a big buck. There's not a whole lot of deer out here in general, and where they are, from what I'm hearing, they're kind of in pockets here and there. So we're gonna just try to find some deer and hopefully put our eyes on a big buck so we can make a plan to get it. What do you think, man? You excited? Mm-hmm. You tired? Mm-hmm. Yep. I think I just heard it tired, maybe. So yesterday evening we saw one buck that we think's a pretty good one. He was over 20 inches wide, I think, and looked like a 10-pointer. Didn't look like he had a whole lot of mass, but he looked like he had pretty good time length. And that's pretty much the only thing we saw. We saw a couple other decent bucks, but we're gonna go in and get set up on that deer this morning. Are you excited though? Yep. Can't contain it, can you? All right, man. Well, see if you can muster the strength to put on your other gator there. And I don't even think I can finish doing this. No, you can't. You needed help during turkey season doing that. A little tight, aren't they? I'll help you. Hold on. All right. Well, we will see y'all when it gets light.
They were like this. They're 2 inches right next to each other.
All right, morning one. We just came to where we saw buck right last light yesterday evening. I mean, we saw a pile of deer, but they were all going back towards the bedding as it was cracking light. I saw what I think was a buck for a split second. He went into the corn, never saw him again. I could just barely make out something in the spot and scope. It could have been a stalk of corn that I saw flapping. I'm not sure if it was a rack or, you know, some corn or whatever, but kind of looked like it was a rack to me. But anyway, it's still pretty early. We're just gonna ride around in this glass, see if we can see anything. We got about 13,000 acres right here that we can hunt on or whatever. And we're gonna ride around. I'd say most of the bucks are probably laying down or up in some thick stuff already, but we're gonna ride around, see what this stuff looks like in the broad daylight, because some of it we didn't get to till right at dark, and kind of hard to see what the terrain looked like, and just kind of learn the area a little bit. But didn't even see, we saw what, 3 bucks? They were all tiny. So which, I mean, mornings this time of year are not great. I mean, the evenings are much better. So we're gonna ride around a little bit, see what we can find, and make a game plan for this evening.
Alright guys, so if you don't know, 2 years ago when I killed my buck in Kansas, I actually got a fortune cookie. And up until this point, we haven't done it. So I think it's time. What?
Is it good?
No, it says very often you cannot help thinking of somebody. Think of my big buck, yeah.
That's what we're talking about, big buck.
Yep.
That's true, but how does that help us? Maybe you need to go for part 2.
Part 2? Oh, you want my other one?
Yeah.
Oh, got another one.
Where's that other half of this going? Maybe not that.
Okay, don't pass up, and what? Don't pass a once-in-a-lifetime offer.
Offer or opportunity?
Offer.
That's a once-in-a-lifetime offer.
So, does that mean
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance.
don't want it?
All right, so we just came about an hour west of where we hunted this morning, and never been on this property, never been this far west. It's a lot less trees, a lot flatter, and we're going to ease along this creek bottom. It's pretty much the only trees in the area is on this creek bottom. We're going to ease along, and more or less what we're doing is just kind of looking to see how much deer sign we see. We're not going to be very invasive at all. We're going to take our time and just hopefully find some tracks and kind of get a just an idea of how many deer are here, and maybe we'll stumble upon a deer here or there, but we're just going to ease down through here, maybe get lucky and walk up on a deer, but just kind of want to see what this area has to offer. That did not work. Everybody talks about how consistent the wind blows out in the Midwest, blows one direction, especially when it's got a steady, 10, 15, 20 mile per hour wind. And I guess I brought the swirling winds with me from Virginia, because as soon as we got down on the creek bottom, we're easing up the creek bottom, trying to see if we could put eyes on a deer like we did Sahara's deer last year. Of course, the wind switches and feel it hit the back of my neck, so we abandoned that. We're actually probably going to come back here this evening closer to dark and just set up. There's a irrigated field out here, and there's quite a bit of deer sign tracks, old rubs, all that good stuff in there, so I think that ought to be a pretty good spot to at least see some deer. And there was a lot of old big sign in there, a lot of big old rubs. Actually got a picture of Eli standing beside I guess it's like it's a fence post more or less, but I don't know if it was marking like a pipeline or something like that, but you can see where it had been rubbed several times, and that's good news, I reckon. I think there probably are some big deer around here. We've got some more public pieces that we're gonna ride around to real quick and just take a peek at. Just keep on plugging along. It's day 1 of the season. We've been here since yesterday, and it's already been a lot of work put in, but that's what I like about it. I like the challenge. I like trying to figure out new places. I've never hunted anywhere like this before. I mean, it's flat, hardly any trees, just completely different than anything that I'm used to, but I enjoy the challenge of figuring it out and hopefully being successful. So we're gonna stay after it as hard as we can until we get one or time is up. It's evening number 1. We just got set up. Had to walk probably almost a mile back in here. It's a walk-in property. The driveway goes to about 200 yards behind us, but got to walk from the road, so that is what it is. But we're hunting 2 pivots of alfalfa, and they are green. They're out there. The pivots are actually on right now, watering it, so hopefully deer will be coming to it. On the far side of the field over there it's not a game preserve, but it is highly regulated as far as how many deer are taken off of it every year, and it's some thick, nasty stuff. I mean, it ought to hold some deer. Got our fingers crossed that a giant's gonna show up tonight. We've never been here before today, so I don't have any idea, what's here. It's not like we have seen a buck, scouting or anything else. We came today and did a little bit of scouting, and I backed out. I didn't want to walk around and spook anything. We actually didn't come to this area at all, but seen some big tracks, coming in the field, and I don't know, it ought to be a good evening. Got a pretty good breeze this evening. It's blowing 7 to 10 pretty consistently, but we got our kestrel ready and got Eli on the trigger, so we should give him the opportunity. Hopefully we can capitalize on it. So it's what time is it? Probably 6 o'clock, close to 6. It's 6:15 right now, so we've got a couple hours left before it gets dark. Wasn't really expecting anything to be out here yet. Probably still got another 30-45 minutes before I would think that some deer would start showing up. But got a good wind blowing right to left, blowing right back to where we came in from, and I don't know, on paper it's a good setup, so we will see. Eli found a broken off tine in the field when we were walking in. Maybe he's about 3 years older right now, and Eli will get to reunite him. But anyway, we're gonna sit back and see what happens.
We spotted 2 bucks. It's 8 out of 7, so we're getting a good look at them in the spot scope.
I don't know who's behind the tree.
I'm shaking too much right now. that one that just ran past him was way bigger.
It is morning number 2. We just went to a spot real close to our motel we're staying at. We slept in a little bit. Where we hunted yesterday evening was an hour away from us, and everybody is exhausted, like exhausted. And instead of not going hunting, we're gonna go to a few different spots and just see what we can see. But I don't think we updated you yesterday evening. We were so tired, I didn't even feel like getting the camera out of the backpack to let y'all know what was going on. But we went to a new spot that was about an hour away, and we ended up seeing 2 really nice bucks. They were about 1,000 yards away, and didn't get a real good look at them, but I'm 99% sure both of them are shooters. And then right at dark, we had some more deer come out. 2 of them I know were bucks, and they could have been shooters. They could have been 3-year-old 140-inch deer. I mean, I don't know. But one of them, I could see his body in a spot in the scope, but I couldn't see his rack very well. But I mean, he just looked like a slob. His gut was hanging down. He was a really big deer. He was the biggest deer we saw. We thought about going there this morning, but like I said, we're all exhausted and we're hunting a big alfalfa field. And I did not really think that it would be the best thing to try to go in there and hunt, you know, a food source first thing in the morning with fear of, you know, spooking all the deer out of there. But we're gonna probably head back there this evening. We just made a quick trip right up the road from the motel this morning where we saw some decent bucks on our scouting trip, and saw one little 8-pointer and a bunch of does and another little buck. But we're gonna just kind of ride around this public real quick and just glass, see if we can see anything else, and we're gonna get some breakfast and take a nap today because we're exhausted. We're all running on fumes. So might see us if we find something good this morning, but otherwise it'll probably be this evening before we talk to y'all again. It's evening number 2. We're going back to the same place that we went yesterday evening. We're running a few minutes behind because when we left the motel a little while ago, we dropped Sahara off to get some supplies for the next couple days, and we dropped her off, ran up to the shooting range, which is about a mile away. We get there, I shut the car off, and there's a big notification that popped across the dash that said no key detected. And this is a push to start rental vehicle or whatever. She had the key hooked on her belt, and we were a mile away, and I tried to call her a couple times. There's a metal roof on the grocery store, so there's no service, kept going to voicemail. So we shot the gun and just shot it just to, you know, double check zero. Luckily, we've been to that shooting range 3 times and there's never been anyone else there. Luckily, there was a couple with their child there, and the lady gave us a ride up to the grocery store so we could get the keys from Sahara, and saved us a lot of time, and not to mention we'd be hot and sweaty if that hadn't happened. But anyway, that was kind of a stressful situation. But we are on the road. We are a little bit later than I wanted to be. We'll probably be getting set up about 6 o'clock, which I don't think we saw the first deer yesterday, even a doe, until 7:15, 7:30. But so we should be fine as far as time goes. But I'd like to be set up earlier than later. But it is what it is. But we're on the road. We got about 30 more minutes till we get there. Hopefully this evening we'll at least be able to see these deer and get a better look at them. I know, you know, we saw 2 really nice bucks yesterday evening. They were a long ways off. I've got a really good feeling that both of them are shooters, but didn't get to inspect them at all. I mean, just more or less you could just see a frame. I went back through and looked at the footage that I got on the mag view on my phone a little while ago, and it's just hard to tell anything about them. I mean, you can see one of them looks like a big framed 10-pointer that isn't super heavy or super tall, but very, very pretty buck. And then the other one, I don't know how many points he has, but he looks really, really tall, and not quite as wide. He doesn't look as framey as the other deer, but both of them are gorgeous bucks, and I have a feeling that if either one of them step out, they're going to get a bullet. But anyway, we're on the road. We got a haul butt and got about a mile walk back into where we're hunting. So we're going to get in there and get set up, and hopefully we'll be seeing y'all then. All right, so we just got to the spot where we saw a few nice bucks yesterday, and they were 900 yards away, something like that. And where they were at was right on the other side of the property line. It was on private property. And I mean, literally they came up to the fence a couple times.
And our plan was to come in here this evening, and if they didn't come out into this field, which I mean you can see over here is the field that they were in, and they never came into this alfalfa field. The plan was this evening, if they didn't come to the alfalfa, that we were going to go and knock on the door of the people that own that property and see if they minded if we, you know, just shot the deer over in that field. We just got in here, and there's a little old lady over here in the corner of the property line working on a tractor. She's probably got to be, what, 75 years old?
Gotta be.
I mean, just, you can tell she's worked hard her whole life. Anyway, we introduced ourselves and asked her, you know, if we saw a deer in that field right there, if she minded if we shot it, and she just gave us the go-ahead, and we sat and chatted with her for a few minutes. Just super nice old lady. Her husband died, and she's still running the farm by herself. I mean, it's crazy the grit that some people have, and I guess you got to do what you got to do. But anyway, that right there may have just sealed the deal on one of these big Kansas bucks. That's great news. Hopefully they do the same thing they did yesterday and come out in the corner like they did yesterday, and we can get a shot at one of them. But we're gonna get our stuff and get set up here. It is probably 6:20. We got about an hour before we saw the first deer yesterday, and I'd say those bucks came out at probably right close to 8 yesterday. But anyway, we're gonna get our stuff, get set up, and see what happens this evening. So
Stay tuned.
all right, so we're just sitting in the shade over here, hanging out, watching this alfalfa field. The lady that just gave us permission on the farm next door where those bucks were yesterday is still out there planting wheat, or I guess she's just disking right now, but getting everything ready to plant wheat. So we're just sitting in the shade waiting for her to finish up for the day. She did the same thing yesterday, just out here disking till probably 7:30ish, something like that. But and it wasn't long after she finished up, the deer came out. So just sitting here, just kind of hanging out, waiting on her to finish up and waiting on the deer to start moving. So
It is 7:13 and we are still waiting for our farmer lady to wrap up her work day. She was definitely done yesterday before this time, so we don't know what the deer are going to do. Hopefully they do the same thing they did yesterday. But she's out here a little bit later, so we're just waiting, talking about what they may or may not do. So it's 7:13. When his last
it's your buck. He's nice, dude. He's pretty nice. Hold on. That other one's nice too.
I think the one on the biggest one is moving into the right field.
All right, have you dialed?
No. What do I need to dial?
1.4. Yep. 1.4.
And make sure you're level and steady. And what do I need to hold?
No wind.
Alright, ready?
Just wait for him to clear that pivot. I'm pretty sure that's them.
Yeah, that has to be. Are they both in front of that pivot?
He's a 9 too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Are they both in front of the pivot? Are they both in front of the pivot?
Yeah.
Eli, are you level? Yeah.
Okay. That 8's tall. That's both of them.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm thinking the right one. Alright, ready?
Hold on, buddy. You gotta wait for that other buck to clear too.
Alright, ready?
Hold on. Are you dead silent?
Alright.
All right, wait for him to clear. Hold on. There's another. Okay, it's the same one.
They're both behind him. I don't want to shoot. Alright, ready?
Take your time. Take your time.
Make sure you're level.
Take your time. Smoked him. Smoked him.
Smoked him?
Smoked him.
Smoked him?
Smoked him.
Smoked him?
Smoked him.
Where is he? I missed the shot. I couldn't see it.
On the camera?
Oh, didn't know.
Did you get it on the camera?
I guess.
I got it on here if you didn't.
Did he run off?
Yeah, he ran off.
Okay.
It was a higher shoulder shot is what it looked like. We'll check it on here too.
Did he drop it?
No, he ran. All right, let's keep that going. I'm on it.
That felt so, I mean, so good.
Oh, you didn't.
I mean, so good. I was solid. I was right behind his shoulder, and I just squeezed it off. Did the gun kick? No.
What gun?
I know that's what I'm saying. What gun?
Let's see here. All right, watch.
That is Tim. Oh, I smoked him. Did he? Right behind the shoulder, perfect.
What? I hope he did. Did he? I can't tell.
Right. That's perfect.
Let's see.
I'm shaking so much.
Hang on.
I can't tell that he smoked him.
Smoked him.
Okay.
Hey. 380 yards. 380 yards.
Yodes, as Jackson says.
Yep.
So were you filming on the Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
He was a lot.
I mean, I just showed it to you, babe.
Oh, duh. I'm so crazy.
Let's go. I smoked him. It was right there. Perfect. It's probably a double long.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
You're so smart.
Oh my gosh.
Does he have much mass?
Oh,
He's not real heavy.
I
He's
mean,
got
but
long
he's-
main beams,
oh, yeah.
good time.
he's wide too.
All right, do we need the light?
Oh, look, another deer, another deer.
It's probably the other two.
That other one's dead. I smelled it.
If we have time to get Mexican, this is unbelievable.
Oh my gosh, I smoked him.
You did.
I smoked him. Like,
I hope I
you
got good
can't.
footage.
That
You're
is.
still recording, by the
Yeah, I
way.
know.
Oh, my legs like hurt.
Probably because you were all kinked up and sideways and you're sitting in your chair. And he was on Weehaw. How cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
We still got to go let
Go.
Miss
Oh my
Trudy know. All
gosh.
right, put the gun down.
Oh yeah.
All right, do we need to get the light?
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Eli, which
He's not even out there anymore. He's dead.
Dude, because the bullet's definitely hit him.
Oh yeah.
Eli, which pocket did you put the light in?
Very last one.
We're going to give him a minute, okay?
Yeah.
I would definitely want to give him one. I smoked it. It was like the tiniest bit high, but I smoked him. I smoked him. I smoked
Yeah,
him.
you want to watch it again?
Yes. I smoked him.
I was trying to see how to slow it down. That 8-pointer was tall.
Yeah, but he wasn't very, like, wide, if you know what I mean. Oh,
It looks dead
perfect,
nuts. It looks
perfect.
dead nuts.
Oh my. Go. Oh my.
I can't wait to see him.
I want to see. Oh,
I'm trying.
are they real close to us?
Thank you.
Yeah. Take your time.
Hey, let's stay close with Daddy. Let's stay close with Daddy. Let's just stay close to him. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I checked again. I don't think if he would have gone through here, he would have.
Good boy.
You got blood?
Yes! Good boy, good boy. That's good boy. That's a young boy. Good boy. Huh? Yeah.
Oh, hang on, guys. Hang on. Can y'all wait for a second? I gotta get my phone.
Eli, you just take this one here, babe. You take it.
Okay, I was just getting my phone going, too.
You use
Oh my
that.
gosh,
Okay. Oh, crap.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to watch the screens. It's hard to watch where I'm going when I'm watching the screen.
You want boy?
Yeah. That okay. That okay. That okay. That
You
okay.
can see it.
Yeah, he made a hog trail in the weeds. We still seeing Bill?
Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Look here.
Oh, that's a lot of blood. I'm gonna get that one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's a lot.
Hold on, where you going? Boy's right here, dude.
I know. And then put it.
Oh, there he is! There he is! Wait. Oh! Oh!
10-pointer.
Oh, he's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Hold him up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so pretty.
Dude, you freaking drilled him too.
Where? Right there?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Look how big that deer is.
He's huge.
He's 380 yards, and look where your shot is. Freaking drilled him. That's a nice buck.
yeah.
9.
And this is like,
9, probably 8.
He's pretty. Real pretty.
A big old buck, man. Let's see if the bullet came out. That's what I want to see.
yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Which way was he facing?
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, watch out real quick.
I mean, he is messed up.
Dude, you drilled him, man. You drilled him. That 380 yards, pretty much. 378 or something like that.
That's a big buck.
Yep. I'm glad he's. That's an inch long. You can count it. He's a 10-pointer.
He's got that little crab claw too. He looks a lot like mine,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't
Yeah.
he?
All right, let's go. Let's go after if we can just drive down.
He's gorgeous.
At least to where our circle is, you know.
Yeah.
Want to step on anything?
Bad thing is they don't make them like this anymore, though. You know.
This was a year or two late too. Has that throttle body.
Thank you again.
Carburation.
That was a little bit of a bank. We'll have to do that. Oh, that's not good. All right. I just stayed back at the farm. Well, Sahara and Eli took the landowner back to his house. He came and helped us get the deer out, which was so nice of him. We just asked him, we were going to ask him if we could just drive halfway back, because this is walk-in property. But we wanted to drive halfway back because it was about a mile back in here, and packing a deer out that far, that's a job. So we wanted to try to make it a little bit easier for us. But man, what a nice guy. Him and his wife, they were willing to do everything in their power to help us, and he hooked his trailer up and came down here, helped me drag a deer out and everything, and just sitting here waiting for them to get back and kind of reflecting on the trip and Sahara, what she means to me and what Eli means to me. And I'm gonna tell you what, I'm just so blessed to have both of them in my lives, and especially Sahara for what she is to me and to Eli and Jillian and Jax and everyone in their life. But you know, this trip is something that we look forward to, or have been looking forward to since 2 years ago when Eli killed a nice buck out here. And you know, this is probably his second or third biggest buck that he's ever killed. And we had our sights, you know, our goal was set to, you know, kill one a little bit bigger. But and I guess what I'm saying is there's so many people that are wrapped up in antler size, and we love killing big bucks, and not that this isn't a big buck, because it is. But you know, it really is just about the experience and what it means to you and who you're with and who you know, can share it with. At the end of the day, you know, if you kill a big deer and don't have people to enjoy it with, what are you even doing it for, you know? I mean, it's all about the memories you make, and you know, that's what we're doing out here. We're enjoying each other and making memories that Eli will carry with him long after I'm in the ground. And that's what it's all about to us. And that's why we put so much into our kids. You know, they're good kids, and we just we want them to have fond memories of us and good times with us, where they can look back on and you know, hopefully he looks back and tells people that I'm a good dad. That's really what I want. But anyway, good hunt. We're gonna get some ice and pack this joker up so we can get him skinned out in the morning while we got some light and can do a little bit better job. But anyway, thank y'all for watching, and hopefully we will see you soon with some videos. Youth Weekend in Virginia is coming up in a few weeks, and we're gonna try to get the boys on some deer in Virginia. So thank y'all for watching. If you want to see more of this, think about subscribing to our channel. See y'all next time.